Mounted Railfan here. I'm on my way to pick up a fuse for my motorcycle, which is currently out of commission because of one fuse. One fuse took my entire motorcycle out of commission. What are the odds, right? But I figure while I'm out, I know the perfect spot to do this because, well, businesses are closed on Sunday. There's no businesses really within a half mile of me, despite there being a very busy main road right behind my camera. But I thought maybe I should take this opportunity to do a quick review of my CJB 200
PA system.
But perhaps I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Let's start with a disclaimer. Tennessee Code number 55-9-201 as of 2021, no vehicle shall be equipped with a siren, exhaust siren, spark plug siren, whatever the hell that is, or any other device that has any form of high or low tone or vocal amplification. I do not know if train horns fall under this rule, but I do have a train horn on the way, so yeah, Railfan stuff, right? Palmer stuff. But also, I need to clarify that I am not any form of first of all, bugs. Second of all, I do not work for any form of emergency service and am therefore in violation of said code. So, please don't come after me, Uncle Sam. Of course, another disclaimer, despite there being no businesses within about a half mile of me, I'm still in a public area. I'm going to move to the right a bit to avoid that bug. I'm going to move out of frame because it's bugging me. I am still in a public place, and therefore, if someone on the road behind you guys, behind the camera here, which is to call the police. I'm just going to stop myself right here. I mean, I rambled on for another minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes at least, about the disclaimers. So, yeah, that's about it. Start with the basic statements. This is a 2014 F-150. It's a single cab, long bed. And it's my work truck and my personal vehicle, right? And it's also a mess because it's my work truck. But here it is. This is a CJB 200 watt, well, I guess you'd say siren and PA system. And I'm going to do a review on this particular item. Forgive the shakiness, I'm a bit shaky. But yeah, this is, I'm going to do a review, of course, going to explain installation on my vehicle, and it should be a very similar installation on most other vehicles, including the primitiveness of my installation, and explain the different functions and display the different functions quickly and, well, and trying not to get the cops called on me. So yes, have fun. All right, so now for the actual, display and possible arrest that will happen here in the next 5 minutes or so. First, of course, is the PA function. This is why I bought it, being able to tell stupid drivers that they're stupid, right? So basically, if I'm passing someone in the right lane because they're hogging the passing lane, I'm going to tell them,
get out of the passing lane.
Right? That is why this is here, so I can tell stupid drivers how stupid they are, right? Now, of course, there are various other functions that are not technically legal to use, which is why I find myself in Mexico right now. Mexico, Tennessee, But, I kind of fear that HCSO or CPD might show up any moment now, so I'll make it quick. You have two horn functions. You have low tone horn, right? And you have a high tone horn. Both of these horn functions are technically illegal, but technically not. If under the code, you're not technically supposed to have these, but they qualify. If you can fight it in court if you want, you'll lose, but you can argue it in court that they are simply 200 decibel horn functions because they are louder than 200 decibels. That's the stock horn on the F-150. That's the horn on the function here, right? So In the state of Tennessee, you are required by law to have a bare minimum of 200 decibel horn. So if your horn falls below 200 decibels, your vehicle is in violation and therefore considered unsafe for road use. And essentially in every state, you will be state refed as a result of that. Now for the other functions, hooked up to the low tone horn function, forgive me on that, is also, wait for it, a nice little, I guess you'd call it American fire truck siren, right? Or if you hold it, a Japanese police car. But you also have the various other functions. But you also have two well functions. You have a high-low, a yelp, traffic brake, and a pulse or pulsar, right? Of course, traffic decides to take a hike right now. That's great. Woo! Starting off with a well function. That's well 1, right? Waiting for traffic to go through again. Son of a gun, the floodgates really opened up. When I started this, there wasn't nearly as much traffic. Now I am gonna have the cops on the way. But yeah, right now I'm in Mexico, so it ain't gonna matter much. You also have high-low, slow high-low, a yelp, standard California Highway Patrol, traffic, and the pulsar is basically just a backup siren. Like beep, 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 but I'm not gonna push my luck and go any further with that. But volume functions. The volume functions allow you to turn the volume for this up and down. I keep it around 70% because, well, you can hear it like that, and it's not loud enough to burn out the speaker, right? Right. Well, there's a wasp in here, so for now, I'm just gonna try and ignore that. Aren't you? Isn't your timing fucking
So from here, I basically go into full-on
Anyway, there are
panic
two
mode
other
as a result
functions
of the sudden
Go
surprise
out the other
guest
side.
I seem to
swear God, if
have
you come over here,
come across.
Oh no! Don't no! He went into my A-pillar. You were not building a fucking nest back there. Get out. Got my...
For the next 15 seconds, I freak out. Considering I'm friends with a beekeeper, this just kind of makes me seem like a little bit... idiot. Anyways, passing the time here, and bye-bye, Wasp.
Woo! Nice. You're gone. He's gone. For now. If he comes back, I'm basically guaranteed to get stung. Forgive that little interruption there. Now you have two other functions right here. You have these two functions. They do nothing right now, but you can hook them up. They're designed to hook up to lights, but I plan to use them, one for an air pump, the other for a train horn, right? The air pump will fill up the tank, I'll keep that active, and then horn. So yeah, I can further piss people off in traffic if they do something stupid to me, right? But that about sums up the control box, or rather control module. Now I'm going to show you guys how I have the horn mounted and how I have it, well, you know. Now this, my friends, is the trumpet. This is the part that actually makes the noise. Now I'm going to explain to you how I actually hooked up the control module. Now you'll find that there are two sets of wires. A black for a ground and a white for a hot. Black is ground, white is hot. Here comes somebody pulling in. I'll try to ignore them for now. Black is ground, white is hot. Now the way I have it is green tape is my hot tape. How's it going, brother? What?
How's it going?
How's it going, man?
I was over here yesterday. I lost my phone somewhere yesterday. I was over here yesterday. I'm fixing my house. Trying to find it.
Yeah, I hear that, man. Just ignore me. To
Oh,
the
you're
best of
from
your
here?
ability. All right. That's fine. But anyways, I have it wired like this. You have green and white on this green and white tape rather, which is going to help me identify the white wire, which is the hot wire. The hot wire goes into the speaker itself, right? Green and white tape is on both ends, right? Then plain green tape goes to this black wire here. Green tape is solid green is my marker for ground. Now running into the battery, of course, you have two more wires running through here behind the shroud, zip tied to the plastic nonsense. Then, of course, these wires also have a marker on them somewhere. One is red, the other is black. The red, of course, goes into the hot. The black marker goes into the cold, right? Goes into the negative. And that about sums up the installation process. Of course, the last thing here, there is a bolt mounted to the bumper part of the frame here that I just unbolted, put it down and bolted it back in. It's pretty sturdy. That about sums it up for my quick little review here of the CJB 200 watt siren. There goes a Stady, but I better get out of here because there goes a Stady. Anyways, cheers. Ping, sounds like a Garand.